Hello everybody, this is Marcus back with another video. So my word that I've been saying and I've been repeating is consistency. And that's what I'm striving to do. And I hope you are too, like being consistent in everything we do, everything we put our hands to, that we're consistent in it and just putting it in the hands of the Lord, putting our faith with our works and letting God do the increase. So I hope you're doing that. I'm striving to do it. So let's do this together. So for today's video, what I've been thinking about lately is the gifts that God gives us. We're all here for a purpose. We're all here for a reason. There's a reason why we were born. And to be honest, it takes some time to figure out what that reason is. I say, you've got work to do, and it's great. But you may be thinking, like, what is the work that I'm supposed to be doing? And so in thinking about that, like, God gives us all different gifts. And James 1:17 says, every good and perfect gift comes from above. So if God has gifted you in a certain area, it will be blessed and it will inspire other people because it comes from Him. When we think about our purpose, like sometimes, I don't know about you, but me, like I have this imaginary scale in my mind when it comes to purpose, like certain people who are purposed to do certain things that have like titles, like I put it up here and like, oh wow, they're purposed to do great works in the earth. And like I have it all the way up here. And then I may have a gift that doesn't have a title and I put it down here like, oh, it's not as great as this person, but every perfect and good gift comes from above, whether it has a title or not. And so that's something that I'm discovering. That's something that I am even enjoying, finding out the gifts that God has given me. And I hope you take the time to invest and pray and seek the Lord to see what gifts you have, like not putting it on that scale of greater gifts versus gifts that, may not get a lot of shine. And so I just want to share something really quickly with you. I don't know about you, but for me, the pandemic changed my life. Like I'm literally not the same person that I was when I entered the pandemic. As I sat home and we quarantined, I began to think about my purpose. I began to think, like, what am I here to do on this earth? Like, I know that I'm not here just to come and go, just to exist, but there is something more. And you may be feeling the same thing. You may have felt the same thing, like there is something more. And so I began to pray. I began to seek the Lord, like, what is my purpose? Lord, like, open up these gifts. What are some gifts that have laid dormant for years because I've just been coming and going and not really investing the time to seek you? And so one of the gifts that the Lord revealed that I had that I had no idea at first is the gift of encouragement. And now when you think about the gift of encouragement, like, I don't get a special parking space to be an encourager. People don't, when I walk into a room, they don't say, hey, there's Marcus. He is the encourager. There isn't a certain platform that I can stand on to be an encourager, but it's something that God has given me to do. And so throughout the pandemic, people would reach out to me and tell me certain things, and the Lord would begin to give me exactly what to say to encourage them. And the Lord, put people on my heart to reach out to and encourage them. And it was like without thinking, like I would just have the words to say to encourage them. And as I began to reflect on that, and I reflect on that now, I'm just grateful that the Lord can use anything, whether it may feel like a small gift. Like I said, it may not have a platform, but it is something that the Lord can use. And so in your life, think about those things, those everyday things that you do well. You may be a mother and you may mother your children well or your child well. And you may feel like that's one of the gifts that you have. And in fact, it is. Because not only can you mother your child, but you can be a place of wisdom. You can be a place of pouring out into other young people or even older people. But you just have that mothering spirit. You can have a business and the Lord can just bless that business with whoever patrons your business will be blessed. And they will even give their life to Christ because you're in position. So it doesn't matter what your gift is, whether you feel like it's big or small. If you just put it in the hands of Jesus, if you just pray about it and let the Lord breathe on it, I'm telling you, you will accomplish more things than you can ever think of. So think about that. What is your gift? What has God given you to do in the earth? I hope you think about it. I'm still thinking about it. I'm still discovering things, and I hope you are too. And like I say, you've got work to do. So what? Think about that gift and get to work. Peace.